Sure. I get it. Hey guys, it's Hexley, and welcome back to episode. I just finished recording the Bad Boy Bachelor, which, depending on how I edit the videos, may come out before this one or may come after that one. I'm not very good at planning things out because I'm unprofessional, so. But now, the story we're gonna work on now is not reality roommates or instant princess, because that's kind of really we might do reality movies. I'm gonna do just 2 episode stories. So after Bad Boy Bachelor's done, I guess we'll do reality roommates, because then I'll be completely blind for that one. And then Death and Clamor ends, and then I'll do Fairy Tale Gone Wrong. And these other stories, I just kind of never got rid of them. They kind of stopped at some point. Without further ado, let us begin. Death and Clamor at Heartscream Manor. It's a mystery. It's a comedy. It's written by Matthew Cunha. Warning. Please be advised. Okay. Death is a very dull, dreary affair, and my advice to you is to have nothing whatsoever to do with it. I know, English voice, not the best, but I like it. W. Somerset Maugham, British playwright and gentleman. That other guy is totally wrong. I bet he was depressing to be around too. Matthew Cunha, author of Choose Your Own Adventure app stories. Name your character. We got Grace, Brooklyn, Eleanor, Jane, Sarah, Catherine, Taylor, Bobby. Let's go with... I kind of like Bobby. We're going to name her Bobby. You want to wear something fruit-themed and also not completely outrageous. An outfit worn by people who are just hip as hell. And a girl has to be classy or nothing at all. Something goddamn ridiculous. I want to look like a mess. Yes! Brand name since 76. This is what we're wearing. Oh my god, thank you. I don't know if you hear that. I'm not sure I don't know if you're gonna hear that. Now it's time to let this story begin! Ah! Okay, so this is coming out of my thing, and I think you might be able to hear it. I'm not sure. Sorry, I was kind of loud in my ear. Let me fix my voice. Most people's lives are pretty boring affairs. You wake up, you eat, you do the same thing that you did the day before. Okay, this is for the best. May you live in interesting times is not a compliment, but a curse. When things are interesting, they are usually going badly. Now Jamaica rock music got on. Cedric, I've been waiting for 2 hours. What in the world is keeping you? It has not been 2 hours, Bobby. An hour and 45 minutes isn't any better. Come on, we've gotta go. I'm sorry, I'm just so worried about me and your oldest living family member. I feel like this is a big step for us. Is he our boyfriend or something? Bigger than meeting my parents? So much bigger. How do you react? I would not be that excited if I were you. This is going to be great. This is going to be disastrous. I would not be excited. I would not be that excited if I were you. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't have been excited. I was like, oh my god. It was like, you can't make me go see this person, oldest living family member, because if they die, I'm gonna be traumatized. Really? My aunt May Bellina is notoriously difficult. She's the meanest member of my family. Why are we going to meet her then? Why would we agree to this? Why would we take our boyfriend or whatever he is to us with us? Why would we make him suffer through that? How did that happen? Is she just old and ornery? How do you react? I'm not sure. Probably old people sigh through psychological illness and wealth. Probably old people sigh. Yeah. Uh, sure. I get it. You don't think you don't think they're good. Uh, there are old people I like a lot, you know. Me too. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I like there's old people I like too, but in general, they suck. She's got this like behind the glasses is like this murderous stare. It's such a yandere looking stare. Yeah. So how did she get that rich? How do you react? Bear traps and landmines, flamethrowers and industrial flamethrowers and shark cages. That sounds fun. It might sound crazy, but she's married to the world's leading supplier of flamethrowers and shark cages. Ooh, oh, that is so creepy. He was the love of her life. They met each other on a panda hunting trip. It's a family oh my god. She is pretty terrible. She's hunting pandas. What did pandas ever do to you, lady? You respect pandas. My great uncle died testing one of his products. He got burnt with a flamethrower. No, a shark got him first. Now this trip says off. Why are we going to see her on? Exactly. That would I've like the second she said, "Oh, she's the meanest one in our family." I was like, "Why are we going then?" How do you react? I received a telegramophone. I got a call from a mysterious stranger through the psychokinetic mind wires that are installed in the apartment. Mysterious stranger sounds. I got a call from a mysterious stranger. What a twist! And then what happened? I think he told me he was my aunt's lawyer. Another twist. How deep did this go? Then he invited me to the birthday. It was real weird. Oh, are your parents joining us? Mom and Dad. Oh, dramatic music. Do you know what really excites me? What? Not being anywhere near your insane aunt. Do you know what really excites me? What? Being in Aruba. Oh my god, we're doing both right now. I wish we could say that. I wish I could say that I feel bad for Bobby, but my lord, this is this sweet. Mom and Dad haven't been feeling well, and they can't go home. Why didn't Mom and Dad take us with them? They left us there. Oh, really? They're sick? What did they come down with? Flying goat sickness, sudden death virus, HD-BBQ syndrome. HD-BBQ syndrome. The Southwestern TV dinner illness? I hope they get better. What? Something tells me when they will, we've wasted enough time. Oh, wait, I really wanted to give my hair another perm. Your hair is freaking perm enough. Let's go. Cedric, I do not have time for this. Plus, baby, that's your third one today. That's not good for your hair, is it? It just never looks shiny enough. How do you react? It does to me, honey bun. It always does. It's never going to be shiny enough. Get over it. I've told you one time. I've told you, just get a wig already. Get a wig. I've told you one time. I've told you 1,000. Just get a wig already. Just giving up my luscious locks is so hard. I haven't had hair in years. I haven't had hair in years, and look at how easy it is for me to prepare in the morning. Still can't believe that the hair comes from a horse. You would never expect it unless you look closely. You're not getting your hair from the right place, lady. You're supposed to be getting it imported from Brazil, China, and stuff like that. You're not getting it from the right place. You may want to talk to the person who's selling it to you, because they are ripping you off. I don't care how much you're paying for it, $1,000 or 10 cents. You are getting ripped off. You would never suspect it unless you look closely. Yeah, but it would have to be really closely. It's not like people look at each other's heads all that much anyway. But what about that stuff we got growing in the closet? Oh my god. Ugh. How do you react? They can survive for a little while we don't bring that up don't bring that up in public. They're your problem, Cedric. You wanted them. Are we talking about the gremlins or are we talking about the gremlins or the marijuana? Are we talking about the gremlins or the marijuana? Neither. Why would I keep those things in the closet? I'm talking about my chrysanthemums. Those have been dead for months. Really? How come you never told me? Well, yeah. Now let's go. You're just not gonna tell me how they died, huh? This place is so pretty. I love all the colors. The property extends all the way past the gardens into the dark forest. That place is like the place is like a murderer's paradise. I was just about to say that. I was like, that's the perfect chance for someone to come sneak in and murder everyone. Ah! You're telling me it's the spookiest part of the estate. Only a weirdo will like being here. Well, don't look now, but there's a guy who's naked under his tuxedo. I personally find it quite soothing, even at night. Vestibulo. Ah! Whoa. Vestibulo! You know this guy? How do you react? He's my great aunt's brother. Butler. I have no idea who this is. Vestibulo is a dragon. I don't know. Let's be normal for this time. He's my great aunt's butler. You've met him before? No, but the invitation mentioned he would receive us. It even included a picture of his face. His menacing looking face. That's the face of someone who's about to tell you some bad news and murder the crap out of you. I sent those. I just wanted people to get a taste of the beauty before they witness the brunt of my animal magnetism. You certainly know how to sneak up on people. I did not mean to frighten you, sir. A butler must be quiet during his duties. That's no. At our best, we serve our employers almost entirely unnoticed. You said you service people. Cedric! Sorry, Vestibulo is a very unique name. How do you react? It's rude to question a man's name. It's a real name. I used to have a different name, too. I mean, I'm liking all the choices so far. I have to see what this... Like, I have to see what this is. I used to have a different name, too. And then you look off in the distance. Before I changed it. I didn't know this. What was it originally? Cloud Sleeper Frankenstein. I didn't like that everyone else had the same... What?! I didn't like that everyone else had the same name. Vestibulo is my birth name. I have had no others. Psh, yeah, whatever, Vestibulo. Ha! So, who else is here at Vestibulo? Letters from my great aunt didn't tell me who to expect. All the other guests have already arrived, Bobby. You and your companion are the last to arrive. Admiral Matthews is currently drinking with Count Carlos in the library. So then I tell him, no one takes a boat from Admiral Curly J. Matthews. I did not know you were still in command of any vessels, my dear Admiral. I'm not. The Navy forced me to retire 2 days later. Your Aunt Lorene, in that god-awful outfit she's in. Wait, who's my aunt? Is it the black one? Or is it the one who didn't let go of the 70s? Your Aunt Lorene and your cousin Ezekiel are taking a stroll in the gardens. Okay, Lorene is the one who didn't let go of the 70s. Remember to smile when your great aunt speaks to you. Yeah, whatever. She's going to be so excited to see my big girl. Mother, I'm a 35-year-old corporate lawyer and I don't need you to tell me how to act. Have you thought about changing professions, dear? A position opened up my aromatherapy shop. Never. What the heck are you wearing, lady? What time zone are we in? The chick is dressed in the 70s, this girl dressed like that, and... What is happening? Finally, your great aunt Chloe and Mrs. Randall are in the manor. That's when Mabelina and I took the dog back and ran home. I remember you two being in a sorry state. But oh, how we were laughing. It wasn't funny for me. I ended up taking care of the damn thing. Stop being such a grump, darling. Dogs are so adorable. Not when the dog in question is an angry hyena. Oh god. There are only 6 other guests. I did hear that was going around. It is totally. Well, let's bring our bags in and say hello to my great aunt. Mistress Heartscream is currently resting in her quarters. You will see her at dinner this evening. Heartscream? Yeah, it's my great aunt's last name. If you please come with me, I will show you to your room. Here it is, monsieur, madam. You know what? Honestly, outfit I chose, I think it most suits this family. Oh, so you're French? What? No. What? No, absolutely not. Either way, this is where you two be staying. Okay, so he seems a bit nervous about being French. And this is a mystery, so I'm going to take note of that. If Danganronpa has taught me anything, is that even when people are saying stuff, even if it don't seem like it's much, you always pay attention to it. Because it could be a big deal later on. Damn, these are some fancy digs. They are nice, but they don't compare to my quarters. We'll make sure to check those out sometime. Be certain that you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other business to... Be certain that you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to. Like putting on pants? How do you react? Does Cedric, do you think he parades around in bicycle shorts normally? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this is how he dresses. When it comes to vest, I prefer white tigers with stripes. I mean, we are wearing white tigers with stripes. When it comes to vest, shorts, combos, I prefer white with tiger stripes. That's just a little too tacky for me. Your mother was tacky! You're wearing a vest and a bow tie with no shirt underneath. So? So how do you get away with having such a kicking red outfit at work? As head butler, I make the dress code. That does make sense in a creepy sort of way. So everyone dresses like you? Well, you know, I'm the only one. But if there was anyone else, they would. Okay, I think we're fine here. That's the vestibule. If you wish to see everyone else, they've gathered in the diner hall below. Thank you. Cedric is regretting this entire thing, so... Oh man, this place is giving me the creeps. Why do you say that? All this old rich Pearson stuff is weird. And that butler guy is weird. Everyone seems really... creepy. Cedric, you knew what you were getting into when I showed up, when I decided to wear this. You couldn't tell what kind of family we were dealing with when I wanted to wear this. How do you react? This place totally is. But we'll be fine. What's creepy about a mansion? Do you know what helps? Do you know what helps on such as fear? Hypnosis. What do I want to say? What's creepy about a house? What's creepy about a mansion housed by weirdos in the middle of nowhere? I guess you're right. After all, it's not like anyone's gonna kill us, right? Yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but I can kind of see behind her glasses, and she's looking straight at the camera when she says this. But they are going to judge us, and harshly. So don't do anything stupid. Don't mention the marijuana or the gremlins. You know I'll try, but I can't make any promises out there. Oh, Admiral, you always tell the best stories. How many times do I have to tell you, Sherry? Call me Curly. Oh God, we have another drunk? That's fine. You are a class act, as always, Admiral. I think the term buffoon is slightly more apt. In all honesty, that's probably true. Still, that's not very ladylike, Chloe. Me? Unladylike? Perish the thought. Okay, you're getting an English accent. Speaking of ladies, we seem to be missing one. I'm sure that Mabelina is simply preparing herself for guests. She's preparing herself. She's like upstairs because she's like the meanest one apparently. So she's like upstairs and she's like, oh God, I can't believe I have to sit there with all those freaking cunts. I can't believe I have to deal with this again. Why do they keep coming here? Who keeps inviting them here? I just noticed I'm pretty laid back right now. I'm not taking into account anything I say right now, and I have no idea why. Probably because I'm sprawled up on my bed. But I don't really have to be sitting up to be recording this via phone. I just have to have my headset on. I have to be holding my phone. I don't really have to use my keyboard or my mouse. I'm here. Ah! Hey, Ezekiel. Aunt Lorraine, long time no see. Nothing personal, but let's skip the niceties. I'm not exactly thrilled to be here. That's me. That's me at family functions. Ezekiel, be nice. She's just mad because she doubts. Doubts what exactly? My visions. I sense that something spectacular will happen to us here. My daughter doesn't see it my way. How do you react? She's a fool. Her chakras are not open to the invisible. Oh wow, you are very, very crazy. You have visions? My mother is schizophrenic. Ignore her. She is just jealous that she didn't inherit my third eye. I only see two. My third eye is locked away on the astral plane. There, it sees what cannot be seen. She's like, my mother's a freaking idiot. Who was that running down the steps? Maybe it's Maybellina. No, it's just Vestibular. Vestibulo! Where is Lady Heartscream, Vestibulo? She's not here, nor will she ever be again. She is prickly, but to be rude as to abandon her guest at her own birthday. I know, right? Who does she think she is? No, that's not... I hate to critique our host, but I am also a guest. Oh, you don't understand. I'm afraid I do. Manners used to mean something, damn it. Damn it. Is she still upstairs? I want to give her a piece of my mind. Vestibular already said she left. Well, dang. Quiet! Quiet, all of you! The lady has not abandoned her party. She has abandoned life. She is dead forevermore. Oh, snap. Dead? Yes. Murdered. Oh, wow. That sucks. Really? Really, Cedric? You find out someone dies, and all you got to say is, you know what, I probably would have said that too. Especially if I was in Cedric position. What? It totally does. Enjoy the story? Yes. It's like, sure. When we last left off, okay. When we last left, okay, so, there's a good big difference with the English voice. She's gonna have a darker, deeper voice, and this one narrative is gonna have to be lighter. When we last left our story, a gathering of familiar friends, faces, and places had turned to tragedy. How could this be? Maybellina Heartscream, Lady of Heartscream Manor, had suspiciously passed away. Surely, Vestibulo, you must be jesting. Vestibulo had told them these things. In remarkably poor taste, I might add. But the others, they're kind of jerks. He's lying. He must be. Way to make us freak out, you slimy stereotype. Oh, wow. That's harsh. He smells like scented candles and petroleum jelly. First off, I resent that. Second, why would I ever lie about this? I mean, really, ever, at all. This is my employer, and can anyone tell me if this is some weird joke Lady Heartscream would play? No! She became a wolf there for a second. Now she really wouldn't. Nah, she really wouldn't. She was kind of a pill in that way. Well, I don't know. Maybe. With all due respect, Count Carlos, and you know I value what you think. You're just being difficult. Haha, busted. How do you react? We need to do something. You idiots need to stop squabbling. You idiots need to stop squabbling. You idiots need to stop squabbling. We have a mystery to solve. Finally, someone with some sense around here. The young lady is absolutely correct. We need to do something. As gentlemen, it is our duty to do something. What should we do? Aren't you the psychic? My visions are selective and mysterious. The look they all gave her. Well, you are just not helpful at all. How do you respond? Stop it. Someone needs to call the police. Will you all just shut up for a You all just shut up for a single second. Will you all just shut up for a single second? Excuse me? You're excused. I'm trying to get through this problem and all you do is squabble. Who died and made you leader? We don't need or want you to solve this problem. A little thing called competence, but I'm happy to hear you don't need me. What brilliant ideas do you three have? I say we round up the varmints who did this and shoot them under the blazing nude sun. Girl, if you don't take your behind back to the Wild West, will we be drinking? Yes. Seconded. I've spirit quested through deserts before and had a lovely time. Thirded. This is simply a disaster. I say we follow Bobby's advice. Thank you, Count Carlos. You're the only one thinking, obviously. Carlos. Not everything can be solved with lassos, my dear. Where are all you? Are you guys time travelers? Why are you all dressed from different times? And what? Are we in modern times or these olden times? What is happening here? Drat it all. If Carlos votes one way, I vote that way. I'm loyal and a follower. That's one way to put it. I vote for my girlfriend. Yes, Cedric from out of nowhere. By God, she has a family, Cedric. Stop. Will there be drinking under your rule, my queen? You can if you want to, but I can't really. I vote for Bobby. Traitors all around me. Fine, have it your way. Oh, thank God. Let's start with the police. Well, who do you think should call them? Well, first of all, maybe we should be trying to be sensible about this. Lorraine is a freaking failure to do so. Let's not even trust that. I don't think I can trust Cedric either. Ezekiel, besides... Okay, Bobby is just as crazy as we may choose her to be. But Ezekiel is normal by default. Okay, so Ezekiel's basically the normal one. I trust Ezekiel to handle this. She has a good head on her shoulders. You better believe it, honey. I'll have this place running like a high-powered law firm in no time. You realize you're only calling the police, right? Whatever. Your confidence in me is refreshing and smart, I might add. It is still to be determined if it was well placed. How do you respond? Quiet, great aunt. We are tired of your mess. Everyone gets their chance. It's too easy to mess up. Everyone gets their chance. I guess it's this one. Don't worry about it, Uncle. Everyone gets their chance. They've already had chances. They blew them. At using the phone. They've messed up using the phone. Well, no. There you go. Was that so hard? Well, I'm going to go check on my sister. Or whatever's left of the poor thing. Wait, I found the body. The police are going to ask me questions all over the phone. I will call them. You're going to suggest that with that face? I don't know. I don't know if I can trust you, Vestibulo. Yeah, I don't trust you. Well, you don't have much of a choice, since I know where the phones are, and you don't. God damn it! I've got nothing. Fine, go for it. Vestibulo wins again. Well, that's that. What about the rest of you? I'll join you, Chloe. Carlos, what are you doing? My life has been broken upon the shells of the cruelest fate. Maybellina, I die! I think I will stay here and attempt to console Mrs. Randler. That sounds like the thing to do. The spirits will be too angry for me to speak with them right now. If that's the case, I'm going upstairs with Chloe and Matthews. I'll stay here and make sure everything is okay. Then I'll check the doors to see if they're still locked. Maybe someone broke in. Oh God, I'm scared, Bobby. How do you respond? Do you want a hug? We all are, Cedric. We all are. Courage is knowing what not to fear. We all are, Cedric. We all are. I don't know about that. Admiral Matthews looks pretty chilled out. Only the alcohol, I assure you. Only the alcohol, I assure you. I'm terrified. Inside, I'm terrified. Amber might be my favorite character. An hour later, I looked around everywhere, and no one has come in or out. No windows open, no doors unlocked. No people here that shouldn't be. Not a soul in sight. Only us. Whoever it is, they either had a key, or they had access to the house already. Or they have magic powers, like they can go through walls or teleport or something. It would be kind of cool to meet a real ghost or warlock. I wonder if they would teach me their way. What are you doing? I am, my dear, secretly forsooth, vis-a-vis and vice versa, a slicked-up magician wizard. Also, I am going to set you on fire with my mind now. I should go check on the others. Let's go see the body. I want to go see what Maybellina looks like. We go see the body. Great Aunt and Ezekiel, both so unpleasant. Hey, Great Aunt Chloe. And what, pray tell, do you want, child? About some fucking manners, okay? Just say hi. I know we're all grieving, but that's another excuse to be a dick. Have we figured anything out? The Admiral is currently inside, checking up on the body. How does she look? Dreadful. I couldn't bear to be in there looking. Looking at her fills me up with candy, sorrow, longing. Sorrow? No! Disgust! That's pretty weird. She was your sister after all. I had 11 siblings. I'm the last of them. This is not my first time doing this. Were you too close? Yes, but not fond of one another. What? Have you lost your will to speak? It's not that surprising. She was the fun-loving one after all. The free spirit. That's the complete opposite of every single thing I've ever heard about her. Everything is relative, dear, and you never knew her when she was young. I guess that makes sense. My sister would go on hunting trips to the most far-flung locales to hunt the most endangered prey. Oh my god, she is an asshole. One day, she's setting up diamond interests in the Congo, and next, she's skiing in the Alps. When she was 16, she burned down her home in an attempt to summon the devil. Ugh, man. Dude, I have been there, like, ugh, there's such a headache. That's awful. Why would anyone deal with that? Satan just does not take house calls like he used to. Satan just does not take house calls like he used to. That's what everyone thinks, but I don't think he ever really did. You think so? Oh yes, everyone gets so hung up on this glorious past where you can summon the devil at a moment's notice, but was it ever real? I suppose you're right. The grass is always greener. But enough about my past. Any discoveries in your romp around the manor? Nothing, which is really weird. If she was murdered by someone from the outside, there should be more of a trace. Meanwhile, no one inside the building had any motive to hurt Aunt Maybellina. Why are you laughing? Did I say something funny? For your naivete, dear. When it comes to the death of my sister, I assure you that all of the suspects have a motive. I don't. I've never even been here. This is like my first time here. That's real cryptic and just so suspicious. I will be in my quarters if anyone should need me. We kind of need you right now. I would prefer it if no one spoke to me unless the situation was deadly. Why are you doing that? Okay, yeah. Alright then, stop. Why is she doing it? So you talked to Great Aunt Chloe, huh? The old bag looked like she was about to ready to faint when she walked into Maybellina's room. Has she considered putting out a hit? Are you talking about getting a contract killer? Why would she ever do that? Because sometimes you need justice and the police... Sometimes you need justice and the police just aren't enough. We don't even know who killed Maybellina, you idiot. Not a problem. It's more about letting them... It's just... Not a problem. It's just about letting the emotions out in the moment. You hire the guy, pick someone to assassinate, just so we're clear. Yeah, whoever you know. Then after a day or two, you cancel the hit. No one gets hurt. Gives you a rush. Why? And she's got her yonders. Oh my gosh. such a stupid idea. I don't even know where to start. Don't knock it until you try. It works wonders and it's free. What? Oh yeah, most of these guys don't have cancellation fees. You set them up and then let them go. So how long have you been angering professionally? so, so how long have you been angering professional murderers exactly? A couple of years now. Take my word, it's magical. You know what? I won't even go there. Let's get back to the current outside and take one and not touch your future one. This just in the Death and Clamor Heartscream Manor sequel. This time, Bobby is the one dead. What I do know is, what I don't get is why anyone would want to kill Amelie Leader. You said it yourself earlier, she was one of your meanest family members. Like, that right there is reason enough to suspect that someone wants them dead. Ha, that's an easy one. Really, my Clumian? Why would anyone kill an old woman in a massive manner? Why indeed? Money! Revenge. Maybe they're just like a psycho or something. Money. Money? So you're not so dumb after all. Of course it's money. It makes sense, but it seems almost too easy. The simplest explanation is oftentimes the best. That's not always true. But it often is. Take the moon landings. Going to the moon so hard, it makes more sense that they just faked the whole thing. What about all the funds that went to that? They used that to raise it. Get out my face! Get out my face! You're no longer the normal family member anymore. I can't believe you just came in here. You just said that. Why would you say that? I thought you were the smart one. You were supposed to be the straight man of the group, and you let me down, Ezekiel. You let me down. I guess so, but everyone here is already rich. What do they need the money for? You always need more money, and some people here are just not as rich as they seem. Take Carlos, for example. Hey, you guys! I'm done taking a look at Maybelline's room. I will relay my findings to the group. I didn't realize you had medical training, Admiral. Well, nothing formal, but I do watch a lot of CSI. Admiral, just hold tight there. I need to check up on the room where they found Maybelline. Hopefully we'll find out something new. So, how are things going here? Maybelline! They took Maybelline from me. Too soon. Who will I play croquet and shoot rifles with now? I decided she's going to have a Southern Belle accent. I'm just going to call it disastrous and leave it at that. You're telling me. I've been looking at all around and I didn't see any signs of a break-in. Really? The whole thing is real suspicious. I think the murderer is somewhere in the house. The murderer is here? Well, let's just say yes. Who else could it be? Yes, and we're going to have to deal with it. Oh, why did you have to say that? I totally already knew that the spirits, they speak. Ooh. Someone get the liquor out of Laureen's hand. Carlos, someone's gunning for us, and you know why, right? You only told us a million times. Well, I'll say it again, darling. I told you, Carlos. Didn't I tell you? It's the will. Someone's trying to take control of the estate. What will? What will? Everybody knows she had one prepped. Maybelline was always careful with these things. This is nonsense, Sherry. Don't you share it, mate, Carlos. I think it's Sherry. I think Mrs. Randler did it. I know she seems like she's the one who's hell-bent on revenge, but that's just the smartest thing. Act like you're the person who's most distraught about it. And then that's how you act like the person who's most distraught. Because there's always going to be someone in the group who hates the person who died more than you did. This is how it works in my favor for the people who hold stuff in, like hold their anger in. It works better. This kind of plan works better in their favor. Why is it nonsense? Because as far as I know, she spoke of it with no one, and not a single soul has ever seen the document in question. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Did you kill her off of something that might not exist? No, it means only that we have no proof that it exists. Then again, everyone here is a pretty likely suspect, so. Is there anyone she would talk to about this? I was her best friend. If she talked to anyone about it, it would be me. Does she have a lawyer? Someone who would do this for her? Not of which I'm aware. Maybelline did not trust many people, and her last lawyer, Charles Gruy of Gray and what the? What? Charles Gray of Gray and Gray passed away many years ago. You sure know a lot about him. He had a colorful personality. That's the vestibule one. He had a colorful personality. We have to find that will. It is critically important. The Heartscream fortune is at stake. I'm making it seem like I care, but in reality, I just want to make sure it's real. Otherwise, I would have killed her for nothing. I sense the importance of a document. I see it in a deep, dark place. Ooh. Please stop it, Lorene. Please stop it, Lorene. You're creeping everybody out. I am a vessel for the visions. It is not like I can control it. That's not true, and you know it. Sometimes I just want people to pay attention. Sometimes I just want people to pay attention to me, though. Well, how much money are we talking about here? Did Aunt Maybelline have? Thousands of dollars? The Heartscream estate is valued at some $389 million. Wow, I can see why someone might kill her for it. How do you respond? Cedric, what's wrong with you? Sometimes you just want cash. You gotta. Sometimes if you want some cash, you gotta kill some people. I'm worried about what Bobby is doing outside of this story. Oh my god, Bobby is Trevor. I'm worried about what she's done outside of the story before the story happened. Would you kill me if someone gave you money? How much money? That's me. Gather round to the foyer, everybody. We have dire news to discuss. Part of me feels like this whole thing isn't not going well. Young lady, all of me knows that that is the case. Literally every fiber of my being. Alright, so Carlos is the new straight man. Ezekiel let us down. Is it Ezekiel, or Ezekiel? It might be Ezekiel. Quickly thereafter, in the foyer. I can't believe this exists. This is the best ever. Come on, out with it. Why did you bring us here? I believe my niece has a point. What happened to my sister, Admiral? You can call me Curly, ma'am. As for your sister, it's a murder in the first degree. Oh, Admiral, hold me. Perhaps after I finish with this, Sherry. Oh, yes, of course. I'm so turned on right now. As I was saying, it's definitely murder. The first thing I noticed were the deep cuts in her body. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Maybe I could go deeper. Oh, my lord. But then I remembered that Maybelline fell on a bed of spice. But then I remembered Maybelline fell on a bed of spice last week, so I put that aside. So clumsy in all the wrong ways. What? We're just gonna gloss over that. Okay. Okay. Then I noticed the dark bruises on her neck, like someone had been applying tremendous pressure to her throat. Hey, God, got a cough. I'm sorry, it's the smoke that was hitting her earlier, and it's partly me laughing because this is ridiculous. What a terrible way to die. It definitely is. Brutal and nasty and slow, and so we have a strangler on our hands. No, then I remember Maybelline had a dark hand-shaped birthmarks all over her neck. Oh my god. Tell us how she died, man. She was so blessed in the department. Showing those off used to drive the boys wild. Exactly, so I put that aside. I might have made love to her corpse, but that's for a story for another day. Well then, What killed our beloved Maple leader? I feel we may have never know. Oh, I think I know. What, you saw a CSI episode about this? Poison. South African wild ecstasy berry. There are green discoloration around the liver. She probably died of whatever that is. The body was also stiffer than it should be at the state of death. That's how you know it's the white variety. And not the rare blue or zero ecstasy berries. By the time Vestibule found her, she had been dead for exactly 32 minutes. You seem to know a lot about us, suspiciously. I was pulling for an arsenic. That's crazy. I was pulling for an arsenic. I think the berry is more colorful, rarer too. It's better toxin. Classic is better, Admiral. I wouldn't have pinned you down as a poison aficionado. Oh, God, why are you a poison? I'm an alcoholic, Bobby. Not an idiot. Admiral Matthews for best character of the story. He is honest. I'm an alcoholic, Bobby, not an idiot. I beg to differ, Admiral. Do you mind telling us how you came upon such an exact source of information? Whoa there. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I lost 3 servicemen to these things in part of South America. How did you know how long she'd been dead then? Well, that, I made it up because I wanted to seem cool. She died recently. I can tell you that much. Well, what about you, Vestibule? When are the police coming? We need to tell them this immediately. Mademoiselle, in the Mediterranean, we always seek to show the sunny side of things. There is a dead body upstairs. Did you call the police or not, sir? I'm sorry. The Mediterranean? Yes, because there is so much sun there. Why is that important? Are we going to the beach? Is the beach slang for the youth or something? No, slang for the cool. No slang for the cool kids here. I merely wish to say that while the police will not be coming. Why are the police not coming? Maybe because you didn't actually call them? Vestibulo? I cannot make the phone calls. The line has been cut. Oh. Did you cut them, Vestibulo? Just use a cell phone. Duh. I do not have one. The Lady Heartscream hates them. Oh, isn't that just convenient for you? Let's make 2 of us. Oh, shut up, you old bags. Phones are their future. Myself as well. I hate how people don't look at you while they are using them. And of course, people use them all the time. I know, right? Jeez. So you don't have a cell phone either, I take it? Their waves interrupt my spirit. Oh my God. Not only are we stuck with a dead body, but we're stuck with a bunch of newfangled technology old people. Ugh. Worst kinds of old people. What about you, Ezekiel? Broke mine last week. What, were you in a phone throwing competition? Mrs. Randler? What's the oh my God. Oh my God. Do you really not know that? Really? Ezekiel, what were you doing that you broke the phone? Well, I get that it's a phone. I just don't get the cell part. I forgot mine at home. I can't believe I would never forget mine. Why would you not use your paramour's device if you're so insistent? Really? Ugh. She's just upset because I have TWR as my service provider. Me too. Oh yeah. And TWR is a totally new way to run a cellular service. Unlimited text, voice data, phone calls, all $5 a month. Total wireless revolution. How is that possible? It sounds amazing. Why are we in an ad right now? It is amazing. It works by providing coverage to only 3 cities in the continental United States. And unlimited in San Pedro, Mexico. Who cares about making calls in the middle of nowhere anyway? There's nobody you need to talk to. I don't know. It might be nice to speak to the police right now. Touche, baby. Touche. Look, young lady, on the bright side of which I was speaking. We're in a mansion with a murder on the loose and no way to call the police. What bright side could there possibly be? Exactly, Vestibulo. We now have as much time as we like to solve the mystery of Lady Heartscream's murder. Super. I don't get. My God, Vestibulo, you are useless. Oh, this is the best story ever. I'm so glad I get to record this. I hope the editing comes out right.